Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about the DC cinematic universe, or the world of DC, or whatever you want to call this universe. We are looking forward to DC, and if you are a fan of DC Comics, hopefully you guys are fans of DC. Marvel is great, I love Marvel and what they do. But I also want DC to succeed, and they've had their ups and downs lately, especially after the Dark Knight trilogy ended. They've been struggling to create this cinematic universe, trying to do what Marvel does. It hasn't been working in their favor. It's almost been a year since Justice League came out, and we are getting closer and closer to Aquaman, which we've gotten one trailer of. But what else is coming? So let's take a look back at the first couple of movies in DC's universe. First in 2013, June 14th, 2013, they had Man of Steel. This was the Iron Man of their cinematic universe. And, it was received as a mixed bag. If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, out of all those five films, or five films so far, Man of Steel is the second highest rated, but it's not really saying much. We then move on to March 25th, 2016. We get Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, the movie that really opened the door to the cinematic universe by pitting Batman and Superman against each other. We get a really badass intro to Wonder Woman. The other Justice League members get shoehorned into there, which, could have been left out of the movie, but whatever. This movie was supposed to come out in July of 2015, but obviously it was pushed back to give Zack Snyder and the crew a lot more time. Well, obviously it didn't work because the movie got worse reviews than Man of Steel. I personally enjoyed the movie, and I don't get what the deal is. Some people were won over a little bit by the Snyder cut. They were won over by the extended cut of Batman v Superman. So that's sort of a positive thing, but not enough to really get us pumped for Justice League. We then move on to August 5th, 2016, just a couple months after Batman v Superman. We get Suicide Squad. People were really excited, but unfortunately, another dud. And this one I do think is the weakest in their cinematic universe so far. We then go into the next year, 2017, June 2nd, as a matter of fact, and we get the very first successful superhero DC Cinematic Universe movie, Wonder Woman. That's right, played by Gal Gadot, who played her in Wonder Woman. Obviously, who cannot love Wonder Woman? I think it's definitely up there. I still like Man of Steel a little bit more, but Wonder Woman is definitely my second favorite of the five movies. Then it would be Batman v Superman. That's my third favorite. And then finally we get into later on in 2017, November 17th, we get Justice League. And this was supposed to be their Avengers. And yeah, they kind of sucked. And unfortunately, it's whenever we hear behind-the-scenes troubles from any of these movies, except for Wonder Woman and Man of Steel. Those are the only two we never heard behind-the-scenes drama about. But Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and Justice League, we've heard behind-the-scenes drama where the studio interfered with the director's vision. That's the major problem. With Wonder Woman and Man of Steel, we don't hear too much of that. Or there was a little bit in Wonder Woman. Patty Jenkins apparently had to fight to keep the No Man's Land scene in there. But other than that, it sounded like there was less trouble on that one. So for what it's worth, thank goodness. Now we're moving in, and we're getting more and more details about these upcoming DC properties. So obviously coming out this December, we got on December 21st, 2018, it will literally be over a year since Justice League. We got Aquaman coming out, starring Jason Momoa, returning from his role in this movie from Justice League. Directed by James Wan, who directed several of the Fast and the Furious movies. I'm looking forward to this film. The trailer looks pretty good so far. I want to see another trailer though that can really sell me on it. But from what I've seen, I'm loving the visuals. I'm loving what I see from Jason Momoa. I want to see more Black Manta. Give me more. That's all I have to say on that. But yes, so far I'm definitely on board to see Aquaman. Then later on next year, starting in the beginning of next year, April 5th, 2019, we got Shazam starring Zachary Levi. This looks like it's going to be taking a more comedic approach, and I think you do need that for a movie about a boy who turns into a superhero and still keeps his childlike personality to that character. Yeah, you're gonna need to make it more lighter and more funnier than most of the other DC cinematic films so far. And then later on in the year, on November 1st, 2019, we're going to be getting Wonder Woman 1984. This will be the return of Patty Jenkins directing this film, along with Gal Gadot and Chris Pine returning to the role of Steve Trevor. How is Steve Trevor back? We're going to have to wait and see, but I'm very excited about Wonder Woman 1984, since Wonder Woman was such a great film to begin with already. So the only way, you can only go down from here maybe, but hopefully they can prove us otherwise and go more up. So finally, we got an announcement yesterday on February 7th, 2020, we got Birds of Prey coming. So that should be pretty awesome. Birds of Prey, there was a TV series of it. I'm not super excited yet about Birds of Prey because I'm worried because Margot Robbie is returning as Harley Quinn, that they're going to make it more Harley Quinn focused rather than the three Birds of Prey characters, which are usually Barbara Gordon as Oracle, Black Canary is also part of it, and the Huntress. I would rather have they set up Barbara Gordon in a Batman movie and then get Green Arrow, have his own film and set up Black Canary, and then do a Birds of Prey movie and introduce Huntress in there. They are not going that way. They're going to use Harley Quinn. I don't know if Harley Quinn has ever been part of the Birds of Prey, but I know she was an enemy of the Birds of Prey at some points. But that's about it. So I don't know. I'm curious about it. I'm just not super psyched about it. And then recently, today, apparently, we got a report that Warner Brothers is super happy with Matt Reeves' Batman script, and that most likely the movie will get into production by summer of 2019, which most likely means the movie will come out later on in 2020 with Birds of Prey. So, it could go either way. And I'm always hoping that DC can prove me wrong and show me that they know what they're doing. But obviously, with Suicide Squad and Justice League, mostly, they haven't really proven to me that, and I want them to. And I want them, even though I'm interested in this Joker spin-off, or this Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, I could have done without it. I would rather have had a Superman movie or a Flash movie or a Green Lantern movie in that place instead. But you know what? If it's good, who cares? Maybe they can do these side one-off films with the DC universe going on at the same time. Maybe people won't be confused. Who knows? Some people are already asking, so is Jared Leto still the Joker? That's already the start of it. When you start hearing questions like that, people are getting confused. So we'll see how DC approaches this and how they promote these standalone films over the DC Universe films, because clearly they are planning on continuing the DC Cinematic Universe, just maybe not in the way we would hope. So with that being said, I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Tell me, what films are you looking forward to from Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman 1984, Birds of Prey, maybe this Batman movie. Which one are you looking forward to the most? Are there movies that you would rather see Warner Brothers focus on? Comment below. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And guys, I also created a Patreon page because I wanted to try it out. And if you want, you can donate $5 a month. It's a monthly subscription. That's how Patreon works. It's kind of like you're signing up for my own personal Netflix, and that will help contribute to hopefully my videos, and hopefully I can expand and make my videos grow, because I do want to, you know, make these a lot more better. I want to get better equipment and stuff to help me improve on what I do. I don't want to just use cheap stuff all the time. I want to improve on my videos and grow, and I can only do that with a little bit of help. If you have any to spare, that would be amazing. So all of that will be in the description area below. Check that out, and until next time, take care.